great outdoors. I hope you were able to get to the art sale today. It was a really, really beautiful day in Enterprise, Alabama, and the garage sale or the yard sale, whichever you want to call it, went on as planned, and fantastic people came to this yard sale. There were people showing up that didn't know half the animals that we had around us and feared just about all of them. And we were able to get them in contact with some of these creatures and eliminated their fears. And these people just turned into such fantastic animal lovers within minutes. And they say they're coming back and they want to volunteer. And it was just a godsend that we had this yard sale. Hopefully Terry and John picked up some funds to feed and take care of the animals, vet bills, and so forth. It's not that, you get an animal in and he gets healed and he's returned to the wild and you get a break. We have new animals that have come in. Some will make it, some won't. Most of them have been shot, some of the raptors, and they will not be going back out to the wild because they're having to have these amputations of their wings and other body parts. And that's not fair, folks. To let you know, if you remember, that it's a federal offense to shoot these animals. So if you know anybody that does, please contact someone and see if we can get that deceased. And I just want to thank Terry and John. What fabulous people. You know, animal lovers are fabulous people anyway. And all of the volunteers at Big Bend Wildlife Sanctuary are just fantastic animal lovers. Miss Terry, you'd think she was a vet. She has so much knowledge about each one of these animals. She can tell you just about what every one is. Every once in a while she has to go to the book. But she treats them like she's a doctor. She's always right on. And thank God that she has more success than failure. Sometimes the animals come in and they're not going to make it. I mean, they were lucky to make it to where they're at. You know, and they're animals that, all our animals are special. But I think the one that comes to mind most now is the baby eagle that she got. Terry was trying to have a baby eagle. It's a nice meeting and fed or had a good one time. And this poor bird died on the table with the bed. That's just how things go. Today we flew the quadcopter around the property. Got some pictures of land, buildings. It was just a great time. So let's head out and check out some of the animals and some of the people who were at the yard sale today. And thanks for joining us. So we took off and started flying the quadcopter. And Mel and Melissa's daughter were out walking Mel's dogs. And Mel, she's just special. Even her own dog, which she has two dogs that she recovered from, adopted. And one, the Malamute, is blind. And this dog is really special. And she and her husband raised this animal, and it's a fabulous dog. It's just blind.
Today to visit my friends and family from Jacksonville, Florida, and I got some great deals today and helping out the wildlife here at, where are we, in Clayhatchie? Level Plains, Alabama. Thank you.
Right, all the things you see here displayed were all things that were donated, not only from volunteers, but from people throughout the community. People like Maggie Bees, who is a shop owner in Enterprise. She donated a lot of things that sold really quick, and it's all kinds of animal pictures and animals that have been at Big Bend Wildlife Sanctuary, and all the volunteers were there, and they pitched in and did the selling, and John did all the carrying and all the other stuff, and it was just a fun day for everybody that was at the yard sale. This young lady, she's pregnant, and it was going to be an exciting day for her and her mom. She went back and got her mom. She left and came back. What fabulous people. Many are some way involved in the military, and this is Mel's dog again, and he is a fantastic. He's a Malamute, and he just likes going around in circles. Now this is Terry's other dog.
No.
And whatever you do, do not stick your hand into that car. That dog will tear you apart. This is Melissa's daughter. She is excellent with the animals. She's studying to help with the animals. She's actually learning about spite. It's really good to see that it just runs in the family. These people who have kids, they're animal lovers, and the animal lover just carries on to the next generation. And Melissa is an excellent volunteer. And this is a new barred owl that we just got in. Terry hasn't named this owl yet, and barred owls are my favorite. They're just so loving. And this is a new hawk that came in. I believe he had been hit by a car, but this isn't a red-tailed hawk. This is a red-chested hawk. You can see his red chest, and he will probably end up being released if they can get him straightened out. This poor little turtle, he's fighting.
How are you, Dick?
And this is our beautiful little albino blue jay. He is such a lovable, adorable little bird. Of course, he can't be released back to the wild because he doesn't have any of his abilities. I mean, blue jays are blue. He stick out like a sore thumb, and they'd be able to make a quick meal of them. That's for sure. This is a little dove, and Terry is working with it, and it'll go back to the wild, like most of the animals do. It's every day there's new animals. They may release one and get 5 in. You know, it's always a challenge. There's always work to be done in the great outdoors. And this is a little screech owl. Also got hit by a car, but Terry said there's a really good chance that he'll probably be able to be released. And that's always a good thing. This is a gopher tortoise, and he isn't doing that well. But we still hope, we still pray. This is a miracle. This little fawn has had an infection in his spine, and the vet said that he would never walk again. So they were talking about euthanizing him, and they gave him another week or so, and he's getting better, and he's even up walking around, and he's looking good. These are the rare breed of Alabama wild chickens. They go bark, 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 y'all, and they got them here at the wildlife preserve. And there's our little baby fawn, and O'Malley. He's just he'll just try to attach himself to all the fawns. His buddy is in there. He's doing a little dance. I think that's trying to keep the chickens away from him. But he's doing his little. He was trying to teach the chickens the chicken dance. Yeah, O'Malley, he just loves his little fawns. He'll stay right with them. He has his favorite, but she's laying down sleeping back in her bed, and O'Malley wants to be out here, and so he's going to follow this fawn around all day. It's just God makes beautiful creatures.
Boy Grizz. Grizz had his debut today. He had to perform in front of a large group of individuals, and he did very well, very well. And everybody fell in love with Grizz. He's so lovable, you know, and he's only one of millions of God's creatures, but he is a prime example of just how great God's creatures are here on planet Earth. And imagine what this world would be like without animals. That's my boy Grizz, a handsome boy. Some idiot shot him and he ended up losing his wing. And the baby squirrels are getting bigger and bigger. Won't be long till they're back out in the wild.
And this is O. Henry. O. Henry is a great horned owl. Today, he is going to get out into the public and see how he reacts. They've just started working with him. He had to have his wing amputated, another shooting victim, and today Miss Terry is going to put his leggings on, and they're going to take him out and introduce him to the public and let one of the handlers handle him for a while. I can tell you right now that Mel is going to get this bird. Mel loves horned owls and loves O. Henry.
Now this guy has got some big feet. Look at those things. Imagine them grabbing you by the back of the neck. That would be hurting. But isn't he such a beautiful, beautiful bird? Gorgeous. This is O. Henry. He's a great horned owl. Yeah, he's not flirting with you. He's just zooming in on, targeting his prey, which is me. But he's got his eye on Miss Terry. Miss Terry's going to try to take him out and exercise him and handle him. Get herself and him used to being handled by her. All birds here that are going to stay at Big Bend have to be handled by Miss Terry first, because she's the expert in the loving hands that make these animals what they are. Once they pass her test, then there are other volunteers that handle the raptors. He is such a beautiful bird. He was shot, right? Mm-hmm. Another shooting victim.
Over in Hartford.
That noise, is that him snapping his beak together? Wow.
Yeah, all owls do that. It's a defense mechanism. Come on, sweetie. Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on. You're just not crazy about being on the doors yet. Come on.
Some birds are easier than others. Yeah, he's probably the friskiest. He does not want to do it. But you know what? He'll probably be the one who loves it the most.
He lets me touch him and put the jesses on, no problem, as you saw.
Yeah.
He just does not like being handled any further than that. How's that? Not bad. Let's go see some people. You go see some people? Sit up there. There you go. That's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Well, I was right. Mel gets to take care of O. Henry, and that is a bond that will last forever. This young lady is, believe it or not, she went to college for to study apes, but she settled here with her husband's in the military, and between this bird and this young lady, this bond will probably grow in a matter of minutes, and it'll last a lifetime. Mel is an animal lover. She's a heart of gold. She's intelligent, and she just is great with animals. Her and Miss Terry and some of the other volunteers get together. These animals couldn't ask for a better home. This is one of the hawks that was released that comes back from time to time to see the girls and to talk to the other raptors. As you can see, O. Henry is kind of got that look in his face that this isn't bad. She's all right. And it looks like the bond has already begun. Well, that's going to about wrap it up here. I hope that you enjoyed the animals and the footage about the garage sale and the aerial shots of Big Bend Wildlife Sanctuary, and just how vast a wilderness that John and Terry have to care for and maintain, and the home that they've given all these beautiful, beautiful creatures. And you know, it just doesn't stop here with one yard sale. You know, these birds and these animals are going to continue to come in day after day. They're going to need food, shelter, medical care. And look at this bird. Now, how could you not want to help a bird as beautiful as this bird right here? So, if you're in the area, stop by, say hello to John and Terry. Check them out on Facebook at Big Bend Wildlife Sanctuary, and pitch in. You know, if you can afford $1 or $2, you know, send them a check. Whatever it takes. These people need your help. They're helping us, and we should be helping them. Well, this is Al Vine from Great Outdoors Productions saying thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you next time here in God's Great Outdoors. Bye.